what I did is I took all the parts off the tree. I don't need to know where they go. I know where they go. I cleaned everything up. Took the mould lines off, took the flash off, done that. Then what I did was I put the front suspension in. It held in very tightly, so that was great. I also put the rear suspension on. That worked fine. I put the axle on and glued it into place. I then glued into place the 2 tie rods that go front to back between the axles. Let that dry. Actually, I let it dry overnight. Next morning, I took off the axles with suspension and all that in one piece. I then primed everything I needed to prime as the red painted car. Picture here. There you go. I then decided to pick out a colour. And I've lost it now. Where was it? Where did I put that? I had it here just a minute ago. That's what I'm... oh, there it is. I'll put it back up on the shelf in a different place. I looked at this here and it said signal red. Oh, great, I'll have it. I'll use that. What I did, what I got out was pearlescent pink. And that's after 2 coats. Because I thought the first coat, it might have been just the whiteness had come through and it needed a second coat on it to bring it back up to the red. This is 71070. No abbreviation in it. Now if you look at a normal paint here, which I hadn't actually noticed this actually, sorry I'm saying actually a lot. So what I hadn't noticed is this is silver label, this is a brown label. And the numbers go 71.057, you see. I thought, hang on, what's going on here? So I looked at the label, it actually says turn signal red. It's not, but that's what it says on there. So this is a metal colour, not a plain colour. So the only other one I've got here is 71102, which is a red, and it's an RML 23. So I'm going to do it in this time round, and just to show you, I'll put a piece on the paper and I can put this down here. Now that's what I sprayed it up in, which is horrible. I'm going to put that on it, that red dot there. That's what it's going to be changed to. So I've got to strip all this down and repaint it. That's as far as I've got on that one. Now, the chassis, I painted up the chassis, the seat as well. I mean, I've got to do the black on the seat as well. So, but you can see when I put the chassis on here, I've got to call this the chassis piece here. It actually fits on very, very tightly. Actually, it's a bit too tight. I might have to loosen that off a bit with the when I take this paint off. I'll sand that down so it's a bit looser. It's very tight. That'll scrape the paint off when I'm trying to push it on. It will go on. There you are. It's almost there. There's a chassis done on that. So you see, it won't be long before I'll be able to complete this one completely. Oh, now I've also noticed on the picture. Where is it? I'll have to go this side here. On the picture. Underneath here there's a flywheel that goes in here. Now look on top, there's something underneath there. It's got like a half round insert here, and it's got a piece on the back here as well. Look. Now if it was just a seat going in there, if you look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, 4 pins on this, and they go into those holes. Now why have they got these in here? If anybody's got an original one that's opened and can tell me whether there's any extra parts that go in here, please let me know. This is it the model from Dipole. Whether the original Gowland and Gowland, I think that's how it's pronounced, had more parts in here, maybe for the flywheel that sticks out underneath, and also the engine box which is underneath here. This on the back here is the fuel tank. It's got a fuel filler cap just here. I don't know, but if anybody does know, please let us. Please, can you let me know on the replies, or comments, I should say, on the video. Oh, do keep an eye on those. It will come into me if a comment comes on to the video. So, till later. That's it for the car. I've had enough of it. I mean, the tyres there, I painted them white, painted them the red, but they come out pink, so I can't really do them. I mean, lady's car, maybe. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, after that disaster of the pink, I managed to strip it off. I've got most of it off. There's a few places where it's still on. I can't get to it unless I break the part off, and I'm not going to do that. But most of it's gone now. It's back to the original white. Well, it's now pink, but it's still a good base to put me red on. So I'm just about to spray this up now. I've done all the parts. I just got to get around to respraying them all again. So see you in a bit. Okay, got it sprayed up. It's dry now. It had 3 coats on it. The first coat I put on it, I thought, oh, it's gone pink again on me. But it wasn't. It was just the white still showing through. Very translucent paint, this particular one. It's the Vallejo 71102. I found it's very translucent. It took 3 coats of paint, but it's a nice cherry red now, and I don't mind that. It means that I can change the shades of the reds of the other cars that I've got to do in red, so it doesn't give me a big block of the same red colour cars. There'll be slightly shaded difference. Oh yeah, I could put a bit of yellow in it. I could put a bit of blue or orange in it, just to change the shade. 1 or 2 drops in about 10 drops of the red, and it would change the shade of it quite well. But coming along nicely. I've done the seat as well. One thing doing a red car, now I know a lot of you like putting gloss black over stuff you've got to do like brass or aluminium or chrome. Chrome would probably, black would be the best thing for chrome, but these are going to be brass, and a red colour base I find for brass is good because it gives that warmth to the brass that the brass normally has. Will I get the sheen on it? I don't know, but I'm going to give it a good try. I've also got to drill out the horn as well, so I've got to do that sometime. But I'm on the Tiger Moth at the moment, and I thought I'd just take a little bit of a break from it and show you what I've done on this.